Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. If you are new here, my name is Nishitha. I would love for you guys to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. In today's video, I'm going to try out a bunch of new makeup. Well, new to me, not new to the market. So these are the products that I recently purchased and I wanted to just sit in front of the camera and try them out with you guys. So I'm going to try almost everything new except my foundation, because since I'm applying like all new products on top of my foundation, so I thought it would be better to apply a foundation that I know I already love. So we're gonna apply like all this new makeup and see how it performs. So first I'm gonna start off with the eyes because I know that this eyeshadow palette is gonna give me some fallout. I'm gonna try out the Colourpop It's My Pleasure eyeshadow palette. I don't know if it's new. Colourpop has like so many releases every week, it's hard to keep up with it. But anyways, I got this palette because this looks like an exact dupe for the Huda Beauty palette. Like, I don't, if it's Emeralds, I don't remember the name of it, but it's the small one where you get 9 eyeshadows. This looks like an exact dupe for that, this particular palette. And that one retails for $27. I really like, you know, few of the eyeshadows from Huda Beauty, but I feel like the formula is very inconsistent. A few of them blend out really well, a few of the shimmers are really pigmented, but some of them are really stiff and they almost don't give me any color payout. So I don't know, for me, I feel like it's not worth the $27, but whereas this one I paid only $10 because there was some 20% off or something. So we'll test this one out and see how, you know, all these eyeshadows blend out. So I do have a new concealer to test out, but I'm not going to use that to prime my eyes. I'm just going to use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer because since the eyeshadows are new, I want to, you know, use a concealer that I already love. So I'm just going to set my crease with some powder. I'm not going to set my lid space because since I'm going to apply some shimmery shadows on that, I want a tacky base. First, I'm going to use the shade Kitten Fish and apply this pretty much everywhere in my crease. So that eyeshadow blended out beautifully, it layered beautifully. I did go into the shadow like 2 to 3 times to get the intensity that I want, but you can definitely build up the color. So I prefer eyeshadows like that rather than a shadow that is too pigmented, which is, you know, rather harder to blend out. Then I'm going to take the same brush, pick up the color Fan Fiction on top of Kitten Fish and intensify the crease even more. And then I'm going to take a Morphe M507, dip into the shade Sleeper to deepen up the socket even more. This one I'm just going to concentrate in my socket since it's a dark color. I just want to add some definition. Okay, all the eyeshadows are blending out beautifully. I'm like really impressed so far. Sometimes I like to, you know, tilt up my head like this and, you know, look at both the eyes so I can see if they're looking similar or not. Then I can go ahead and do more blending if it's needed or add more color if I want. Do you guys see that there is a lot of kick up with these eyeshadows, but I don't mind. They're just blending out beautifully. I'm gonna pick up the shade Kitten Fish and just blend everything out. Now I'm gonna take the shade Bare Minimum and apply this all over my lid. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a lot of fallout with these eyeshadows because they are a little bit crumbly, but they are super pigmented. Now I'm going to go back in with the shade Sleeper and blend out the edges of this shimmery shadow. And I'm also going to add this in my outer corners. Then on top, I'm going to take the shade Earth Shine and place this just on the centers of my lid. Can you guys see the difference? This just adds that beautiful depth to the whole eyeshadow here. So I want to work on my lower lash line even before I do my base makeup because I don't want any fallout once I do my base. First I'm going to mix Fan Fiction and Sleeper together and buff this out on my lower lash line. So I want to try out as many eyeshadows as I possibly can. So I'm going to take the shade Chicklet and buff this out on my lower lash line. I actually really like that color on my lower lash line. You know, right now it looks really messy, but once, you know, I do the rest of my makeup, it's all going to come together. Just, you know, trusting the process here. So I do have a new eyeliner to test out. This is from the brand Joah. I hope I'm saying that right, but I don't think I am. So, you know, Correct me in the description box down below if you know how to say this brand's name. It's Joah. But I do have their gel liner in the shade Blackest Black, which is called Make Her Gel-ous Gel Liner. This brand is totally inspired by Korean beauty. You can find this brand at CVS Pharmacy. I recently watched Tanuja's video where she reviewed a bunch of lip products from this brand. So I wanted to try this brand out as well. I will leave a link to her channel in the description box down below if you guys want to check it out. But I'm going to use this gel liner and, tight line. I'm also gonna line my lash line, just to add some definition, not like a wing or anything. Okay, this eyeliner is really pigmented. I'm also going to take that on my waterline. I'm going to go back in with the pencil brush again and slightly smudge out the eyeliner on my lower lash line. So that eyeliner is super pigmented. It glided on like a dream. Just feels like a very richly pigmented eyeliner. So now I'm going to clean up all of this fallout. I'm just going to use my Smashbox Primer Water. While the primer sinks in, I'm going to do my eyebrows. So recently I purchased this Urban Decay Brow Blade ink stain. On one side, you get like a normal pencil, and on the other side, you get this, kind of like an ink stain. This is supposed to give you those micro bladed brows. So I was like, curious to test this one out. So first I'm just going to use the stain side. Okay, the shade on the ink side seems a little bit off. It doesn't look like brown, but so I'm just going to take the other side and fill in my sparse areas. So I really like the pencil. I really like the color of that, and it was not too waxy. It's just the perfect consistency to do your brows. But I'm like, skeptical about the felt tip. The color seems a little bit off. I'm gonna wait for it to dry down. Okay, I need a spoolie. This doesn't have one. Obviously, it's a dual-sided pen. Right now they look really harsh. I need a spoolie, but I feel like I got that perfect Instagram brow look. I don't know if I like that, but yeah, just saying. Yeah. I can't find a spoolie. Just going to use the spoolie from my Wet n Wild brow pencil. Moving on to face, I feel like I did my eye makeup forever. I do have a new primer to test out. This is No Pore Blum Primer from Touch and Soul. I got this from my BoxyCharm. This is supposed to be hydrating at the same time. It's also going to fill in your pores. So the consistency of this doesn't feel silicone-y at all. Let's see. It has, a mild scent. It doesn't feel like added in fragrance, but it does have a scent. I don't know if I want to put something that has fragrance on it. My skin is already going through such a bad phase. Okay, looking up close, that did fill in my pores really well. But it doesn't, feel very silicone-y. It actually feels a little bit hydrating. So we'll see how the foundation goes on top of this. So I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever All Richly foundation in the shade Y425. I'm going to take this shade Earth Shine and put that in my inner corners. So I do have a new concealer that I want to try out. Well, this is not new. It's been out for so many years now. I did try this 4 years back, but I don't remember how I felt about this, and I don't know why I stopped using this. So I thought, I would try it out again because one of you commented in the description box saying that you wanted to see a review on this. But I didn't want to do a whole video dedicated to this, so I thought, I would just include this in today's video. I got the shade Medium Beige. I think I know why I stopped using this. It's the applicator. You just cannot control how much product you want to apply. So I'm just taking my beauty blender and blend this out. I'm going to add a little bit more concealer because I want the under eyes to look really bright since the eye makeup is really loud. Other than the applicator, I really love the formula of this concealer. It blended out beautifully and it does have a really good coverage. So I do have a new liquid highlighter that I want to try out. So I want to apply this. Shit. I just broke the whole Colourpop palette. Dang it! Oh my god! This video is such a mess. I did try to put the palette together, but this shadow has like, you know, completely shattered all over my carpet. I'm gonna have a really hard time cleaning this room now. I really love that shadow. This is such a messy video. I'm gonna have so much fun editing this. But let's continue. I'm really sad right now. This concealer is so good. Like, it's been a while since I applied it. And you know, I was trying to fix the palette situation, and so far it hasn't creased in any of my lines. This concealer is like super impressing me right now. So I do have a liquid highlighter from Balm. It's called Matte Luminizer. So I want to try this one out. It's been a while since I bought this, but I never actually tried it on my face. So let's see. So I'm just going to take my sponge and blend it out. Okay, so that's a little bit patchy. Okay, I do not like that liquid highlighter because it is very patchy and it's lifting up my foundation as well. So I'm just going to use some other highlighter later. But I'm going to set my under eyes in place using my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I don't have a new powder to test out. And this concealer is like really hydrating underneath the eyes as well. So I do have a new bronzer to test out. This is from the brand Pretty Vulgar. I got this in my BoxyCharm as well. This is how the shade looks like. It's like a nice neutral tone. It's not very cool. It's not very warm. This reminds me a lot of the Hoola bronzer. So, and this looks same as my skin tone. I don't know if it will show up, but let's just try. You know what? Actually, it's showing up. It is giving me like a nice contour as well. So as you can see, it added like a nice shadow when compared to this side. And it's blending out beautifully. Okay, that bronzer is really beautiful. Like, it blended out beautifully. It is giving me such a nice contour. I didn't think this color would show up, but once you blend it out, it's like a whole different story. And it doesn't have any smell. Like, it just doesn't smell like anything. I like that. So I do have a new blush. It's from LAGirl. It's called Just Blushing, and this is in the shade Just Rosy. This is how the shade looks like. I don't know if it will go with this eye look. I think it will go. Yeah. I heard good things about this product, so let's see. Using a really light hand since I don't know how pigmented the blush is gonna be. Okay, that's a really pretty color. I love colors like this. Okay, that's very pretty. Like, it has a, like, you know, sheen to it. I either prefer my blushes to be either completely matte or I don't mind satin blushes. But this particular one is actually looking beautiful. It is pigmented enough. You can build it up, and this color is really good, and it's not lifting my foundation or anything. It's blending out beautifully. And it's like $3. It's very affordable. But it is, you know, slightly emphasizing my texture underneath since it's, you know, gluing on. That's why I usually prefer matte blushes. So I don't have a new mascara to try out. So I'm just going to use my Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. And I'm going to go in with these eyeliner accents, and I'll be right back. So I recently got the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip. This is actually a velvet finish liquid lipstick. And this is in the shade Nutritious. So I'm going to use this. It's going to be too dark, so I just want to, you know, use my fingers and spread out the product just to get a nice nude with this eye look. So that completes this full face of first impressions. I pretty much loved everything that I used except that liquid highlighter from Balm Cosmetics. This is such a dud. Like, it was lifting my foundation, it was not blending properly. I just don't like this product at all. And the other thing that I was skeptical about when I first applied it is the Urban Decay. The pencil side is really good. I really like the color and everything. But the felt tip, you know, eyebrow liner was a little bit tricky at first. Like, because when I first applied it, the color looked completely wrong. It looked like almost a burgundish, but once it dried down, it did, you know, match with the rest of my hair, which is dark brown. And I feel like I really like how my eyebrows look right now. They're very full. It's those perfect Instagram brows. Out of everything that I tried, Actually, you know what? I pretty much loved everything that I tried. But if I have to pick two products, I would say the concealer is amazing. It's only like what, $3 or something. It just blended out beautifully. It's not looking heavy or cakey. And the best part is it feels hydrating and it has a really good coverage. And I loved the eyeshadow palette and the look that I created with this. The shadows blended out beautifully, but you do get a lot of fallout with them. So I would say do your eye makeup first and be very careful when you're handling with this palette. Don't break it like I did. I really loved this color and it's all gone now. I don't know what to do. I'm just really disappointed with myself today. But this eyeshadow palette is really good. And I really love the bronzer as well. Pretty Vulgar has some really good stuff. I really love their gel liner and their blush is really beautiful. I got them in my BoxyCharm before. Even this bronzer is amazing. Like when I first saw it, I didn't think it would show up on my skin. But once I blended it out, it just gave me this beautiful contour at the same time, it bronzed up my skin. I really love this bronzer as well. And yeah, everything else is really good. Like even the lip color is really good. It's been like, 1 hour since I applied this and it still doesn't feel heavy or drying on my lips. So that completes this first impressions video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see more videos like this. I would be happy to film them for you guys. This is my first time filming this and I've been at this for almost 3 hours now. Trust me. I did so many retakes. I'm gonna have so much fun editing this video. But anyways, guys, please let me know if you like videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.